Who in Beckett's Waiting for Godot says that Godot will come and they would be saved. If they dropped him, he would punish them. Vladimir. What is a phrase that the two tramps repeat very often in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot? Nothing to be done. What are the pet names of the two tramps in Beckett's absurd drama Waiting for Godot? Didi for Vladimir and Gogo for Estragon. When Pozzo and Lucky reappear in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot, which of them is portrayed as blind? Pozzo. Why can't the tramps hang themselves in the first act of Beckett's play Waiting for Godot? And the answer is the tree is not strong. The tears of the world are a constant quantity. For each one who begins to weep, somewhere else another stops. The same is true of love. Who says so in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot? Pozzo. How do Estragon, Vladimir, and Pozzo describe Lucky's dance in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot? Estragon describes it as the scapegoat's agony. Vladimir calls it the hard stool, and Pozzo calls it the net. What is the intended subject of Lucky's long speech in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot? The intended subject is love of God and pining of man. How does Estragon retaliate when Vladimir calls him a ceremonious ape? Vladimir calls him a punctilious pig. Name a passage that was omitted in the English version of Waiting for Godot. Sleep warm and dry with full stomach on straw. What is the difference in Vladimir's and Estragon's approaches to reading the Bible? Vladimir reads the Bible for instruction and Estragon to see the colored maps. Which of the two tramps in Beckett's play Waiting for Godot claims to have been a poet? Vladimir. What language was Beckett's play Waiting for Godot first written? French. How does Estragon address Pozzo when Pozzo crawls away in the second act? Estragon first calls him Abel and later calls Cain. How many real characters are there in Beckett's absurd drama Waiting for Godot? 5. When was Waiting for Godot first published? 1952. When was Waiting for Godot first performed in a theatre? January 5, 1953. Where was Waiting for Godot first performed in USA? San Quentin. When Alan Schneider asked Beckett who was Godot, what reply did the playwright give? If I knew, I would have said so in the play. Who are Waiting for Godot? Vladimir and Estragon. Why are Vladimir and Estragon waiting for Godot? For Godot had promised to come tomorrow, but they don't know why. How long have they been waiting? For a lifetime. Vladimir and Estragon are waiting for whom? For Godot. Godot does not come, but why do the two tramps continue waiting? Because the little boy comes late in the evening with a message that tomorrow Godot will certainly come. Vladimir and Estragon represent downtrodden mankind. The tramps are ageless. Who is Pozzo? A despotic man reminding one of Hitler and all he stood for. Who is Lucky? An intelligent man in servitude. Lucky stands for good, intelligent people mentally and physically controlled by men in power. Lucky represents citizens of the world who make this world and life worthwhile yet are not free. What does the playwright show by Lucky on a rope? Attempt of despotic power to stifle the free spirit. Vladimir Estragon show that they are drowned in a situation with no hope. Vladimir Estragon represent symbiotic twins. Why don't Vladimir and Estragon not give up waiting and leave? They are honoring a lifelong commitment. What do these lines show? Estragon, let's go. Vladimir, we can't. Estragon, why not? Vladimir, we are waiting for Godot. Reference to the theme. What is the refrain in Waiting for Godot? We are waiting for Godot. While waiting, what do they do to pass the time? Talk, mime, and try to entertain. What is most conspicuous aspect missing in this play? Nobody comes, nobody goes, inaction. What is the characteristic feature of people in the opinion of the tramps? Bloody, ignorant apes. Lucky's speech shows human knowledge and action not in harmony. What represents failure of thought process and logic in life? Lucky's long speech. Pozzo's speech, that's how it is on this bitch of an earth, demonstrates a total collapse of rhetoric and art of speech. What do the tramps do with the hat to stop Lucky from continuing with his remorseless speech? Throw it on the ground and trample it. At one stage, Vladimir compares himself to a divinity. Who is that? Jesus Christ. Who said, but at this place, at this moment of time, all mankind is us. Vladimir. Who said, was I sleeping while the others suffered? Vladimir. What do the tramps do to the fallen Pozzo and Lucky? They raise them up. I have marked wrongly as C. The correct answer is they raised them up. What change take place in the tramp? They realized that by helping Pozzo and Lucky, they had become men with dignity. So, hope you have enjoyed all the questions on the play Waiting for Godot.